Okay, we about to get started. I think we live right now. That's my coffee, right?
I'm sure. I'm sure that's
That kills me, man.
denying the goal because this one's still fighting.
Right, so make sure you guys are connected to the Wi-Fi because I'm going to need you guys to so today's session is going to be kind of like advanced, to be honest. I know we have a couple of beginners, feel free to ask a lot of questions, but today's session, I want it to be advanced, right? And the main reason I asked you guys to bring your laptop is because I want you guys, I was going to pick the exact same pair, we are going to analyze it, and we're going to see what the results, what the outcome is going to be, right? Since we have a couple of beginners, right, before we move on to the advanced technical analysis, I'm going to touch on the risk management and very basic stuff, right? Because I know Oscar and Danielle, you guys are still new to the program, so I'll touch base on risk management and then we'll just dive into the technical analysis. Also, there has been some confusion with the trading plan as well. I'll address it. So, risk management, right? So I'm sure most of you guys, or if not all of you guys, know risk management is the most crucial part of trading, right? If you have a bad risk management, I can guarantee you're probably not going to last more than 2 months when it comes to trading, right? Because I've seen so many people come and go, and the main reason is it's not because of the technical analysis, not because of the strategy. It's mainly about them pretty much gambling, right? So how should I do it today? I'm trying to do something different, right? So like I was saying, risk management is very, very crucial, guys, right? I cannot stress this enough, right? I've lost a lot of money, right? Because I was, pretty much over leveraging, risking 20-50% per trade, and to be honest with you guys, when it comes to trading, having a high winning ratio is very unlikely, right? Because there are so many manipulations when it comes to trading, and the most thing you guys should focus on the most is having a decent risk to reward ratio, right? There's this guy on Wall Street, I forgot his name, he literally has his winning ratio is literally 30%, right? Imagine having 30% winning ratio, you might be thinking, hey, this guy probably doesn't know what he's doing, but guess what, he's still making a lot of money in the market, right? Because he has a good risk to reward ratio, meaning is, I think I read about him, I'll send you guys an article, the guy has like a 1-to-5 risk to reward ratio, right? But he has a bad winning ratio, meaning is, if he takes 10 trades, right, he's going to lose 7 and win 3. But those 3 trades that he's going to win, he's going to make a lot of money because he has a 1-to-5 risk to reward ratio, right? So I'd say focus on more having a good risk to reward ratio instead of trying to beat the market all the time, right? Because you can really have like a 30% winning ratio, 50% winning ratio, 60% winning ratio, and you still can make a lot of money, right? So imagine if you're risking $1, right? If you're risking $1 to make $5, right? You can lose, right? 5 trades, right? You can lose 5 trades, you lose, but you win 1, right? And you pretty much make all your money back, right? So this is more important compared to having a good winning ratio, right? And I take losses all the time. To be honest, the last couple of months I've lost more trades than I've won more trades, but right, I'm still making some money because I have a good risk to reward ratio, right? So risk to reward ratio is better than having a crazy winning ratio because you can literally have like 80% winning ratio, but you have a 1-to-1 RR, right? So that's that. I actually wanted to touch base on that. Also, I'll touch base on trading plans. So, trading plan. Pena, who's going to ask you some questions. I'm not sure you're thinking of starting adding it into your trading account.
Probably 300 to 500.
Okay, 300 to 500. Let's just say, let me know if I spelled your name correctly. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So Pena is going to add $500 into his trading account. Right? So, can someone tell me what's the lot size that Peniel should be using? Ishmael?
105.
105, right? But this is where we get confused all the time, guys, right? We said 0.05 lot size, right? But let's say if we call 3 trades in the group, right? 3 trades, signal group. So in terms of percentage, right? What's the maximum percent that Peniel should be risking? Snail. Yeah. What's the maximum percent you should be risking off of $500 trading account?
10%.
10%? I mean, are you okay with risking 10%? I mean, if you had $500, are you okay with losing 50?
Yeah.
Yeah? Perfect. You see, Snail says 10%. What about you, X?
Yeah, I'll say 5 to 10.
5 to 10?
Yeah.
Jeff?
Yeah, 5 to 10.
5 to 10?
50 on that 500 is
Yeah.
I'll risk 1 to 2% per position that is open.
Okay, perfect. You see, like so that's pretty much telling us, right? We all have different risk levels, right? Natia?
Well, I just put 1 entry at a time, so I'm not going to be taking 3.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
So
Mm-hmm.
it would be just $50.
$50? Okay, Oscar. 5 to 10? All right, so let's say most of us saying 5% max risk, right? So if you have 3 trades, right, and then our stop loss is typically minus 50 pips, right? So if you have 3 trades running, right, minus 50, right, minus 50. I'm going to show you guys something real quick, right? So if you guys say you'll be risking 5% per trade, right? In the trading plan that I give you guys, I said risk between 1 to 5%. But if you guys choose to risk 5% per trade, you're not risking 1 to 5% per trade. So based on that stop loss, you guys would be risking about minus 150 pips, right? So imagine if you take each trade with 0.05 lot size, right? The total lot would be 0.15. So if we lose all the trades, so how much are you guys willing to risk in dollar amount? You guys can grab a calculator.
That would be 75.
Huh?
That would be $75.
$75,
Yeah.
right? So the question is, are you okay with taking 3 trades and lose 75 off of a $500 account? Are you guys okay with that?
But that's not bad either.
That sounds okay.
That's better than all.
Yeah. So
Honestly, it depends on your, it all depends on the accounts.
depends on the account and it all depends on the risk level, right? Because some people would be like, hey, risking 75 is kind of a bit too much, right? Kind of a bit too much, and I just wanna risk maybe 25 or 50, right? So what I'm trying to tell you guys, right? We tell you guys to use 0.05 lot size, right? That doesn't mean you need to take, like, if we call 3 trades or 4 trades at once, that doesn't mean you guys should use 0.05 lot size to take all the trades, right? 0.05 lot size is the maximum lot size you should have open, right? But if you say like Snail said, if you say like, you know what, I'm cool with risking 10%, then you can be like, okay, you know what, I'm going to take the first trade with 0.05, the second with 0.05, the third with 0.02, 0.01, right?
And I wouldn't go with the target.
Exactly. So,
Like,
the maximum lot size you should be using is 0.05, right? If you have a $500 account, you can literally use 0.01 lot size if you want to, right? So which means you'll be risking only minus $5, right? So 3 trades will be risking minus 15, right? You know what I'm trying to say, right? You can literally choose to use 0.02 lot size or 0.03. And so it is completely up to you. But bottom line is you must know how much that you're risking before taking a trade, right? Obviously, we're going to tell you guys the stop loss is going to be minus 50 pips, take profit plus 150, right? Do not take the trade blind. You must be able to tell yourself, hey, if I use 0.01 lot size, I'll be risking minus $5. If I use 0.05, I'll be risking 25. If I use 0.10, I'll be risking $50, and so on and so on, right? We cannot calculate you guys' risk level. You guys gotta calculate that for yourself, right? We'll give you the trading plan, right? But the trading plan we give you guys is very conservative. We tell you guys the maximum lot size to use on a $500 account is 0.05 lot size. But if you have a lower risk level, you can be like, you know what, hey, like if you call 3 trades, I'm not comfortable losing minus 75. I'm going to take the trade with 0.01, 0.02. It's completely up to you guys, right? But you must know, I cannot stress this enough, you must know how much that you're risking before you take a trade. Do not take the trade blindly, right? Because I can be okay with risking 20%, right? That doesn't mean you should be risking 20%, right? Maybe I have a lot of capital, right? I'm like, you know what? If I risk 20%, I'm still gonna have 90K in my account to trade. But if you risk 20%, probably gonna be living with like $10 to trade. You know what I'm saying? So you must calculate your risk, right? So that's one thing I wanted to discuss with you guys, right? Because you're going to see a lot of people coming in the group and leave after 2-3 weeks. Get used to it. Trust me, I've seen so many faces. Like it's insane. Like I've been doing this for almost 5 years now, and then the Women FX mentorship probably 3 years, and I've seen so many faces. People coming, people coming, because they're just trying to flip 1K to 10K in 1 month. I need to tell you guys, it's not impossible, but you're probably going to blow the 1K. And then you're going to get the 10. You know what I mean? So the chance of making the 10K is very slim. The chance of blowing the 1K is very high. So it's completely up to you guys. I've tried it before. I haven't turned 1K to 10K in a month. I'm not saying you can't, but you can give it a go and see how it goes for yourself, right? So, and also you gotta realize, right? If you choose to invest, into mutual funds and ETFs and stuff, those guys will give you 10% a year, right? So why are you trying to make 10,000% in 1 month? It makes zero sense to me, right? If you can easily make 2 to 5% a month, trust me, you're actually doing better than the S&P 500, which is pretty impressive, right? But I'm not sure why you guys trying to make 100% in 1 month or 20% in 1 month, and that's how you're going to lose a lot of money, man. Like 2 to 5%, like there are like so many ways you can get funded with capital, right? Getting funded into the trading game is you have a lot of options. You can get a prop firm, you can grow your account, right? If you can make 2 to 5% consistently in a month, trust me, you'll be doing fine, right? Like me, I have a 100K account, I'm risking $500 to 1K, right? And some of you guys have 1K in your account, you're risking $500. It makes 0 sense, right? So, all right. Danielle, Oscar, you have any questions regarding risk management and lot sizes and stuff like that? You guys are all good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's do it. So let's all pick the same pair. We'll analyze it and then okay. I want you guys to we're going to pick one of my favorite pairs to trade, which is EUR USD. EUR USD. EUR USD. So do it on your phone or your laptop or iPad. I'll give you guys, to be honest, shouldn't take you guys more than 15 minutes to do the technical analysis. Obviously not to you, Oscar or Peniel, but still try to do it. But the guys has been in the group for a couple months, and the instructors as well. Shouldn't take you guys at all more than 15 minutes to actually do the technical analysis, right? So do it, I'll give you guys 15 minutes and I'll do it. I mean, I already did my analysis when I got here this morning, and then
Yeah.
we'll just go over it, okay?
I know. The what?
It's my treatment, it's the same thing, like if I try to.
Yeah.
Is that
find
is
it,
that
it's just this.
or trading view?
So,
I'm not sure. I just go to Google.
so
Yeah.
start
I mean,
with like.
Michelle,
But
go
it
ahead.
kept doing this on the other day and I don't know.
What time is
So
it?
there's
Yeah, I got, like,
a video that
my
really
guys on here, so
the
it's
just-
trading view.
Yeah,
It's on
this guy's
YouTube.
not, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna grab.
So, yeah, I
Like now, it's showing, but I don't see the candles.
What is that,
I
EU?
wanna expand it and just.
Yeah,
do
alright,
this.
let's
I
see.
don't know.
So you can do this. but
Oh, you
can't
use
do
like
this.
candles, huh?
Hey, don't share it. Don't share your TA. It's just there's
It's not. Oh.
Jessica. There's no sharing.
Okay.
Can be sharing.
Oh, no sharing? Oh,
No
sorry.
sharing, just
No,
personal.
no, no, we're just talking about trading view, like how
Okay.
it's
No, we're not
working
sharing
properly.
anything
Yeah.
over
Exactly.
there.
Perfect. Perfect. Just do your own CA.
I-
Try your best. Come up with something, and then
Touch it.
we'll discuss it.
Daniel is a taste of.
Yeah.
Yeah?
The resistance level.
Yeah. Well, check it out.
You can see that whenever the monkey
Clean.
goes,
Clean, huh?
So yeah,
back to that line,
when you do it, you actually using your phone now, eh? Yeah, actually, that's fine.
Another?
touched it.
I already got mine, though.
So you got yours perfect.
It's ready, bro.
You can be going,
Oh, wow.
touched it.
You know, I trade EU as well, so.
Are you doing EU, Jeff?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I think EU has the lowest spread, right?
Oh yeah, that's why I love it so much. You can literally
Yeah,
trade
so-
EU.
Yeah. A lot of people trade it.
Yeah, you can hold EU for months and not getting not getting stuffed out because of the spread. That's why I like it so much.
Yeah.
Resistance.
I like it.
So
Once you get
EU or
that,
USD,
you can go to weekly.
technical analysis.
Now you can determine, okay, what was going on, right?
There.
For a moment, you can tell that it was trading down, right? Yeah. So now we can see like with your trend line and see the trend line, right? How's the market going? So for a minute, you see it's trending up.
Come on, Ish, you got this.
And then.
What is that?
I mean, excuses.
One is just between the resistance and the support. So that when the market is doing that, it's called consolidation. Yeah, so the market is just ranging between the.
You can see which one got the trend.
Resistance.
You see?
Yeah, so that is, it's called
Because
consolidation.
you try and draw it on the weekly,
After you
you're
got
gonna
that,
do it for the trend.
You can,
Or you let it do it is, see? You can draw it.
you can go to daily now, and then on daily, this is really like try to find your trend. You gotta find your highs, your lows. Right. Yeah. Yeah, and then also on the daily, you can put another trend out from here, right? It was trending up for a bit. Right, you gotta make sure you hit at least 3 touches. 3 touches or more, right? So you got one here, you got one here, you got one here, and then it came down and broke it, right? So it's big trading.
You're talking too loud, Jeff, man, they're hearing you, bro.
I don't have an inside voice, my man.
You gotta try, bro.
So then from here you can see, okay, it's trending down. So then you can get your shapes. So you go, okay, you got your high over here. Right? Here's your high. And you can stay. And this. See this low. No, this is a low. Yeah. And then.
We got 5 minutes.
Already, or?
Yeah, 5 minutes. Everybody's silent. I like it.
This will determine.
Everybody's focused right now.
Mhm.
This could be a low, could be a high.
So I wonder how I'm going to do it.
So for you to determine that, I'm gonna put you the trainer over here. Right? You see, okay, so it's trending down.
Where it's gonna go from.
Yeah, okay, it's been trending down for a while. You can see all that. So, okay. So now you will take your fit.
Is that water in the fridge?
Hmm?
Is there water in the fridge?
I'm not sure.
I'll go from the
There's a
top.
filtered water.
There is a filtered water
You
beside
know,
it.
I
Right
can't
beside
do
it.
this,
Can do what?
cause my trading view doesn't work, and I work
It's
on
not
trading
working?
view.
Okay.
Right beside it.
You'll see it. There's just another.
Is it, like, it's by the sink, you'll see it.
Okay.
Right over.
Trending up, right?
Trading view is not working?
I don't, like, I don't know how to fix it, like, it keeps going across, like this.
Yeah,
Like,
this
I
one?
don't know how
Yeah.
to,
I mean, that's MT4 or MT5? Is that trading view?
this trading view.
Okay, Jeff, or, Jeff, do you use trading view or MT4?
I use MT4.
Okay, yeah, but, Mika can help you with trading view. He's back.
Trading.
So EURUSD, I did my TA on it, so we'll see if you guys can come up with the same thing as me, and you know, because I'll be looking to trade it starting next week, early next week actually. So
This is H4. So H4 is like to come down. Right? So H1
I'll be asking questions.
You like,
I'm going in circle. No, I want to see. I'll be going in circle, so I'll take it like 3 rounds to do it.
Is it 4 hours?
yeah, 4 hours. Yeah.
How's it going, Oscar?
So you
Trying?
Yeah, you got a low here. You got
Would you mind to connect your MC4 to ICAP? Not yet?
Low. And high. And then you can say. Another one. You're high low.
Okay, you guys ready?
No.
Sorry.
Go?
Not yet.
It's all. It's same, right? Yeah. So
Insane,
it's
bro.
equal. You can say equal, right?
Are you good with trading view?
Me?
Uh-huh. Can you tell me why I can't?
I would like to think I'm trading view guru.
Okay, so from the other day, I noticed that my screen kept looking like this, and if I try to expand it, then it goes like that.
Okay. Our trade is ready.
Except for my gold. Then my gold is fine.
Yeah, basically.
But I cannot trade it.
Between the
Like I
50 and 61,
can
just do it when I can. And then the 0%, that's where you put
It's
your,
like that.
you take profit. And then usually with stop loss, we put it on the 70%, right? You put it over there.
If it goes down, just in case.
Yeah, just in case, like, you gotta give it a bit of room to breathe, you know? But if it goes below that, you gotta know how your trade is charted. Yeah, like, forget about it. But if it does not break that, and it keeps going up, then you know how your trade is still valid, you know?
Chesker, you ready?
We'll see if it's the
3
same.
minutes.
3 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you 3 minutes. Jeff, no help, right?
I'm looking though.
Anything done with it?
Yeah. I'll be in town, maybe by March, and it's back to work, bro.
Hmm?
Yeah, bro.
3 minutes. 2 minutes now. I can even tell the time on my watch I'm capping.
It's too much.
No pressure, no
It's
pressure.
not, it's not for that,
Oh my
man. It's for fashion.
Right? This is Oscar, where you going, man? 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You better come back on time. Trying to
No,
escape.
just gotta get hold
Let's
of
skip the questions, huh?
No, I'm getting hot water.
Alright.
I tried it before.
I'll skip Rika and Jeff for now, but I'll ask them and see if they get the same tier as me, but I'll skip them. So I'll be starting with Oscar and then actually I'll be starting with Ishmael. Rock, paper, you guys play rock, paper, scissors. Play rock, paper, scissors first. Decide of 3. And I'll start. Okay, you got 1 minute.
Okay, sure.
Come on, Ishmael, man.
Especially trading view and trading view is like, not changed a lot since last time.
Well, I told you guys to bring your laptop in the chat.
Can do that. I tried that too.
Sorry.
No worries, no worries.
I don't know.
It's not working, Rika?
Huh?
Everything is all zoomed in.
I don't know.
It's like,
Zoom out then.
yeah, it's all the way zoomed out, but it's still zoomed in. You know?
No way.
Yeah.
It's funny.
That's what it's showing right there. That's it. That's
I cannot explain. They do like this.
But I was looking at your notes up, you had a chart on, no? Was that made a trader?
Yeah, this is what I had, but I don't know.
No, you
how
had a
much.
black one.
That was gold.
That
The
was
gold is
gold.
fine.
My gold is fine.
Oh. Damn.
It's okay. I wait for support.
I don't believe you. Maybe you did something to your trading view.
No, it has been doing that for a week, but I only trade gold and my gold is fine.
Okay, no worries. Alright guys, time's up. To be honest, it's, like I said, if you've been in the group for a while, there's no way you should take that one to the TA, right? The T is the easiest part, to be honest. But
Yeah.
let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. You guys ready?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Oscar, did you manage to do something?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Danielle, did you manage to do something? Yeah? Okay, perfect. Yeah, like I said, we'll skip Rika and Jeff for now, because I don't think they have the same tier as me. So we'll start with Oscar, and then we'll keep going in circle, and then we'll see, and I'll be asking you guys questions pretty much, right? So, Oscar.
Someone hired?
Huh?
Someone hired?
What's the time frame on that one?
You know what? We'll start with that's as I don't know. It's weekly, but I didn't put my T on the computer, so that's weekly though. That's weekly time frame. Okay, we'll start with snail, right? So for
Is it like
EURUSD,
snail as in snail?
No,
Snail.
snail, yeah. For EURUSD, can you please tell me what time frame did you start your analysis on?
We'll go from weekly to daily, and then 4 hours, and then we'll look for entry point at 1 hour.
Okay, perfect. So based on what you said, which is correct, so did you manage to place any key supply and demand on the monthly, or did you place your supply and demand zone on the weekly?
I do one weekly.
Or do you want weekly? That's already fine as well. Shouldn't be a big difference. Danielle, I should do that one. I'm just going to remove mine, so I don't want you guys to be confused with what's going on. So
It's empty.
obviously you're completely new, so I'm going to ask you a very basic question. Did you manage to get the trend correctly on your USD? Would you say it's currently trending down, it's currently trending up, bullish, bearish? Any guess?
Down actually.
Down?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll keep going in circle. Ishmael, Do you agree with Peniel? That EURUSD is trending, where's your T? You can look at it. You can look at your T.
That is trending down.
Yeah, do you agree with that? Trending down? Okay, Oscar, do you agree with Sean? Trending down? Okay, that's 3. Jessica, would you say it is currently trending down? There was a break in a retest somewhere?
On a daily time frame, it is trending down. But it didn't break the it did close. There was a resistance. I have a line, and it didn't break it yet. It went back. It's like a retesting.
Okay, so did you draw your trend line? Jeff, don't say anything. Did you draw your trend line?
Oh yeah, I did. It's downtrend. Yeah.
Downtrend. So there was no break at all on the daily.
There is. It's not going up yet, but it did break a previous resistance.
But did it break the
previous
trend though?
support.
Did you see any break of the trend?
Not yet.
Okay, so you're bearish on it for now, right? So you'd be looking to sell it.
Yeah. So.
Okay, looking to sell it. I could go in circle. I'm not going to tell you guys if you're wrong or if you're right. It's good in circle. X, since Jeff been showing you a few things.
Yeah.
So do you agree with Jessica that you should be looking for a sell on the EURUSD?
I would say yeah, it's bearish. It's going down.
Okay, so we have a lot of bearish movements.
Yeah.
Still. So, based on what Peniel said, Ishmael, Oscar, Chesker, they all X as well. They all said that there's no break of the trend. It's a bearish, and they're looking for. Keep in mind we're talking about the daily time frame, right? Because different time frames can tell you different trends, but we place our trend on the daily, right? So they all said that there's no break, just plain bearish. So do you agree?
I mean, if it just pulling back for a retest, then it's like in a bullish momentum. If it doesn't like show any signs of like reversal or anything, then it will go for the bearish.
Perfect. So what did you see? So what did you see with the trend? What did you see exactly? Did you see any break?
Bearish.
Bearish? There wasn't no break on the daily? Oh, interesting. Peniel. So since there's only one in circle, most of you guys already said there's no break of the trend. Even Seniel said that as well. But he did say something that is right, which is, there's a break in the retest happening, but he's still bearish with the trend. He said there's no break of the daily trend, no break of the daily trend. So now, since all of you guys give me your insert, right? So your inserts, sorry. So I'm going to ask one of the instructors to actually help us and see what they saw on a daily. So if you guys see me asking the instructors, that means you definitely got something wrong, right? And then they'll help us. So, Jeff. So everyone on the table except for Rika, because I haven't asked Rika yet, they all said there's no break of the trend. It's plain bearish. So can you please tell us what you saw in the daily?
Yeah, it was bearish, but once you put your trend line, and then you get all the touches right, you can see that it did break the trend, and now it broke above the trend, it retested it, and it's been going up ever since.
Perfect. Like Jeff said, right, it is very, very crucial, guys. If you're not, I would say, if you're not comfortable in telling the direction of the trend, the easiest way to do it is to draw your trend line. Right? All you need, like Jeff said, is 2 touches or more for it to be a proper trend. Right? If you draw your trend line, I can guarantee you will see there as a break of the trend. So most of you guys missed that, including Snail. So I'm going to draw the trend like Jeff said on the daily time frame and see what we got. Right? EURUSD, daily. Is that EURUSD? Alright, Jeff, you're going to help us draw the trend. So can you please tell us where did you start your trend line?
All the way at the top,
All the way at the top. And then what did you do?
go down, you touch the lower high, that one, and then, yeah, keep, exactly.
There you go. So I'm not sure how you guys missed that, because there was a clear break of the trend, but that doesn't mean it is bullish, right? But that should tell you to be careful with selling it, right? So as you guys can see, we have 1, right?
Forward, this one.
We have a touch. We have a touch. Obviously, this little thing above it is what we call first break, because you went below it. Touch again. That's 1 and 2, right? So we have we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 touches. So that was a strong downtrend, right? This entire area, to be honest. So, you see, that's why I told you guys you can trust the instructors, right? Because they saw something none of you guys couldn't see, right? I'm sure you guys got the same thing as well, right? So there was a clean and clear break of the downtrend. Like I said, if you cannot be able to visually tell the direction of the trend, just grab your trend line and draw it, right? Because you'll be able to, as long as you try to connect all the touches, you can clearly see there was a break of the trend, right? So that's me. Perfect.
It's also kind of creating a pattern too.
I'll go with that. Oscar, so on a downtrend, can you please tell us, right? So you see what's on a downtrend, Can you please tell us what kind of this kind of advance? So I don't really expect you to know. If you do, you know, that's good, right? But on a downtrend, what kind of structure should you be getting on a downtrend?
What kind of what?
Structure, yeah. Because you see all these, all these rectangle boxes. I haven't, do the other ones, but it's okay if you don't know, because I know you're just getting started, right? Not sure? Or is that all? Let's see, can you please tell us what kind of structure should you be getting in the downtrend?
Higher lows.
I'm listening.
What is involved with it? I don't know.
2, right? There's you get 2 structures, right? For each trend. So
Lower,
the downtrend
higher
should be
lows,
getting what?
lower lows.
Lower lows and higher lows, you said? Okay, we'll keep going in circles. Jessica, Jeff, you're not supposed to help right now. That's not the time to help.
Okay.
Strike number 3, bro.
Oscar said
Getting kicked out.
lower low and higher low. Lower low and higher low.
Lower low and lower high. Sorry.
Okay, lower low and lower high. Well done, Oscar. Right on the downtrend, we get lower lows. He just saved you. Lower lows and lower highs, right? As you can see, your USD was trending down. Give you this high, this low, this lower high, this lower low, and so on, right? So this is right. Here's where we at. Perfect. All right. So, Jessica, are you ready?
Yeah.
So this is right. This is what you guys told me so far, right? Obviously, Jeff helped us a lot with the trend, and then Oscar also helped us with the the downward structure as well. So now this is where we at. So this is what you're looking at. The market is going to open tomorrow, Sunday. So tell me, what would you be looking for now?
To buy.
Or what would you be looking? How do you know where and when you're going to buy?
Draw the Fib retracement, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to figure out which one's the lower high. I mean, higher low and higher highs first.
Okay, so
Because it's forming new trend.
perfect. You know what? You already done told me a lot, so I'll take that. You did really good, right? She said, obviously there was a break of the trend, right? And then now the market is, went all the way up, as you guys can see, went up, and now it is retracing to give us, something else. I'm not going to mention it. X, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect, right? So she said, so now, since there was a break of the uptrend, what kind of structure should the market be making right now?
It should be going back up now.
Should be going back up, but what kind of structure? Like,
Um,
because on a downtrend you get lower lows and lower highs.
Mhm.
What do you get?
So we're gonna be getting lower highs. No?
If you don't know, it's all good as well. Because
Yeah.
you're reading, right? It's all good if you don't know.
Yeah. So I'm believing we're gonna be getting lower highs. That's what I believe.
Okay, no worries at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Higher highs and higher lows.
Okay, then where would you place your next rectangle box?
On the higher end.
Perfect. Right? So now this became the low,
Yeah.
and then you have to put the rectangle box at the very top, and this will become the high. Right? Sometimes we don't even need the trend, to be honest. Right? Because I like my chart being as simple as possible. Right? So you have the high. This is very advanced, Peniel. So Snail said you should be getting higher lows and higher highs, right? So what's the next step right now, right? So obviously, since there was a break of the downtrend, we're kind of like shifting to buy. That doesn't mean going to buy. We're shifting to buy it. So what's the tool that we use to tell us precisely when to get in? Fibonacci, right? Exactly, well said. So where would you place your finish now? So if you're looking for a buy.
If you're looking for a buy,
Mm-hmm. Looking for a buy, where would you place your fib?
at the bottom, the top.
There you go, right? So now all you have to do is, right, we use the fib, Fibonacci retracement, to tell us precisely when to get in, right? There we go. So, as you guys can clearly see, it is breaking the 50% level, and it is going for the next level, which is 61.8. And as you guys can see as well, sellers are in control, right? So we're not even interested on buying it, but since there was a break of the trend, we should be looking for a buy. But yet again, there is no sign of buyers coming in yet, so we're not even interested, right? So it is going for the 61.8%. So the next step is, right, we grab that right here, right, place it at the 61, try to move it. As you can see as well, this was also the resistance level, right, touch, so we're waiting for the market to go for the 61.8%. So let's say the market goes for the 61.8%. You can clearly see sellers are in control. If it goes for the 61.8%, are you going to buy it right away? That is also valid. That's also valid. But there's one thing that we must see at the 61.8% level.
Like a bullish candle.
Exactly, right? So, like she said, right, sellers are in control. For all we know, right, there was a break of the trend, cool. That doesn't mean you need to buy it right away. But all we know, the market can easily go past the 61, easily, let me draw the trend, right? The market can easily, right, go below the trend and keep going down, right, for all we know, because as you guys can clearly see, sellers are in control. But, sorry, if it does go for the 61.8% level, we should expect to see less red candlesticks, right? Meaning, sellers losing momentum. That's why we need to set the 61.8%. If it goes for the 61.8% level, we need to see sellers losing momentum slowly and slowly and slowly. And like she said as well, we need to see buyers coming in. And the easiest way to tell that buyers are taking over if we see a nice bullish engulfing candlestick, meaning we must see the green candlestick bigger compared to the previous one, right? So, Chesker?
Yeah.
So let's say the market goes for the 61.8% level, sellers lost momentum, buyers took over, we placed the buy, right? So where would you place your take profit then?
At negative 27.
27%.
Yeah.
So that'll be your TP1 or final TP or
Your TP1.
TP1.
Yeah.
I mean you
But-
can
Start number
So-
4.
But
Number 5.
I have one thing.
yeah.
Because there's a there's an indicator that we used before.
Mhm.
So we based that off the ATR indicator.
Mhm.
So depending on the movement on the candles.
Mhm.
So if the ATR is around 50-ish, so and we want 1-to-3 ratio, so
Mhm.
we'll multiply that 50 ATR by 3.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be our TP1, or we can do the 1-to-1 ratio. And then the stop loss would be from the previous swing low
Mhm.
plus the ATR,
Mhm.
which is 50. So that's what I got used to
That's
doing.
that's
First
totally fine. That's
to
totally
take
fine.
profit and stop loss.
Yeah, that's totally
But
fine.
now, so now it's
I'm going to tell you
the
that.
retracement.
That's totally fine. I'm going to tell you the easiest way to do it. Now, if you, sometimes you really need to worry about the numbers, right? Obviously, you can use the numbers as a guide to help you for your TP. Right? But the easiest way to put your take profit, right, is to always put your take profit at the previous structure. Always. That always going to be your TP1. In that case, where would you place it? What was your previous structure?
The 0%.
Exactly. So you have to target this area for your TP1, always, right? The minus 27%, yes, you can also target it for TP2 because if the market is actually trending up, if it goes on an uptrend, you must get something higher than the previous high, right, to make it a higher high. So you can easily target the minus 27% for final TP. But to be honest with you, right, to be safer, right, at the 0%, the market's going to, you're going to see some type of reaction. Right? So it's best to actually target the 0%. At least at the 0%, take 80% profit, right? If you get in at 0.10, you can close 0.08, right? Take 80% profit, and then you can hold it. The rest is your 0.02 for your final TP at the minus 27%, right? So this is where we at. So next step, right? So we have the low, the high, there's one thing that I skipped. I actually skipped the stop loss. So we have the TP. So let's talk about the stop loss. So let's say the market, created the sellers lost momentum at the 61%. Buyers took over, give us a nice bullish engulfing, right? We talked about the TP already, right? To put your TP1 at the 0% at the previous structure and TP2 at minus 27%. Because it's going to become the high. So now, where would you place your stop loss, right? Because one thing I like about EURUSD, the pip counts is not huge compared to GJ, right? You can get in and place your stop loss at the level that we want it to be at. Okay? I'm not going to say the level, the percentage. I'm going to ask you guys, but so X, where would you place your stop loss if you get in at the 61%? What level do we typically use to place your stop loss? Right, we have all these percentages.
Yeah.
We have 0, minus 27, 50, 61.8, 78.6, right? So if you buy, your stop loss gotta be below it, right?
Yeah, just
so where would you place your stop loss?
would be 78.
78.6,
Okay.
right? So
Yeah.
typically, right, if you do get it at 61.8% on EURUSD, right, we try to use maximum stop loss minus 50 pips, right? And then at the 0%, should give you 1, 2, 3, right? So let's say if you get it at the 61.8, right, you can place your stop loss as you can see on the dot, right? 50 pips at the 78.6. And that's one of the main reasons I love trading EURUSD is because it works very, very good with the strategy that we use. Right? So let's say you place your stop loss minus 50 pips at the 7.6, then you're going to have to target 0% to see if it's going to be at least a 1 to 3 or 1 to 2.5, close to 1 to 3 restore ratio, right? As you can see, you'll be getting pretty much 200 pips at the 0%, right? At the 0%, right, you'll be risking 50 pips at the 7.6, 200 pips at the 0%. That's well over 1 to 3 restore ratio, right? It's perfect. And then if you do hold it, like Jessica said, up to minus 27%, will probably be, let's see, probably be 286 pips. So risking 50 pips to make 286 pips. Let me put it into dollar amount, right? So if you have $1K account, you'll be risking minus $50, and you'll be aiming to make $286, right? And I can guarantee you guys, if I call this trade on Monday, right, and then TP it by whatever Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm done for the week, because my maximum I'm aiming to catch 20 pips per week, right? That one EUR USD trade can only give you 20% return in 1 week. Right? 20% return in 1 week, sometimes you don't need to be trading for the entire month, right? So that's pretty much the trade, right? Risking 50 pips to make anywhere between 20 to 286 pips, right? So, next question. What was next? Yeah, right? So, you have the low, high, high, low. You get in, stop loss, minus 50, take profit, well over 150 pips. Right? The market, let's say the market goes up to give you a higher high, right? And then you smash or take profit. So, are you still going to buy it, adding more entries out there? Or are you going to wait for the next movement to happen?
I'll wait till the next movement happen.
Okay, which is how are you going to determine that? How do you know when to buy next?
As soon as I can start doing this momentums and stay on the level.
Okay, so right.
Or when I retrace back.
There we go, retrace back, right? So the minute you smash or take profit, please do not be adding entries up there because you're going to lose all the profit that you made. All you have to do is, right, wait for the next retracement, right? So can you tell me what structure is it going to create now, Ishmael, right? If it is, right, went all the way up for the higher high, now it is retracing.
Higher low.
Higher low, right? And Oscar, right, if you see the market creating the higher low, how do you know when to buy it?
Just create a higher low.
Yeah.
You know when to buy.
Yeah, what tool do we use?
Pardon?
What tool do we use to tell us when to get in?
Fibonacci.
Fibonacci, right? You just gotta repeat the same process over and over again, right? So you grab the fib again. Right, now you're going to place it from this guy, because this guy has the previous higher low, to the previous higher high, right? Let's say if you stop at the 61, you're going to be targeting this 50 and 61.8, right? Then you have to do the same process, right? Get in. Obviously, you cannot get in right away because the market can easily, switch trend and keep going down, right? So the key thing to know when to get in at the 61 or 50% level is to actually wait for, right, the sellers to lose momentum and for the buyers to start coming in, right? So do not try to get like a sniper entry as soon as you see one touch at the 61%, right? Like just wait for sellers to lose momentum, right? And wait for buyers to start getting momentum, then you can get in with this stop loss below the previous structure, right? Then can you please tell me what the take profit is going to be at where? The TP1, if you're looking for TP1 or TP2. If you get in at the 61% level, where would you be placing your take profit?
Just above the 50%.
Above the 50%? I mean, where exactly? You mean you place your take profit here? Here?
No, because I can't see the numbers. So
Okay.
just the line is above it. Is that a 200 moving average?
Let's say right, because you always have to target the previous structure for TP1, right? And yet again, like I told you guys before, if the market is actually trending up, you will always get something higher than this guy, right? So if you be like, you know what, I'm only going to take 50% partial profit or 70% partial profit, I highly recommend you guys take partial profit at the 0% level because that's what the previous structure was. But if you want to hold it and potentially make some more, you can target the previous, you can target the minus 27% for TP2. Some of you guys might be asking, why are you using minus 27% for TP2? Because based on the strategy that we use and all the backtesting that we've done before, the higher high is usually going to be created at the minus 27%, right? So low, high, higher, low, let's divide, get it out at the 0% or minus 27%, and you wait for the market to retrace to create the next structure, right? You get it again and target 0% for TP1 and minus 27% for TP2. And you keep on repeating the same process over and over again until you get, a trend reversal. Just like this guy, right? And reverse, and now you're buying. So,
What's that moving average? What's the number? Is it 200?
200 moving average, yeah.
Well, once you have an engulfing candle that goes above it, then it's gonna continue going up.
Yeah, there's a high probability that's a scenario as well. But again, it depends on what time frame you're looking at it as well, right? Because it might be down on the daily, but also up on the 1 hour and the 4 hours. So usually is, right, you're going to see the moving average. If you're looking for a buy, you're going to see it above the 1 hour. Then the 4 hour is going to catch up, it's going to be above the 4 hour, and the daily is going to catch up, and so on and so on. You can double check it actually and see, right? As you can see, actually it did go above it and went below it, right? So usually when it is above it, you should be looking, it should be bearish. It should be below it, it should be, so when it's above it, it should be bullish, when it's below it, it should be bearish. But that doesn't mean, that's pretty much like the weakest only that you can use, right? Because you cannot just trade based on moving average as well, right? What moves the market is structure and actually momentum, right? So we'll see how it goes, right? Because I'm not interested in buying it yet, despite it broke the uptrend, so the downtrend. I'm still not interested in buying it until I see it reacting to the 61%, until I see sellers losing momentum, and until I see buyers are getting momentum, right? Do not sell it because, do not buy it because if you're buying it, you pretty much kind of like, you can easily lose it because sellers are in control, and do not sell it because there was a break of the trend, if that makes sense. So the best scenario now is to pretty much wait and see if buyers can, take over at the 61, right? The best scenario is to wait to see if buyers can take over at the 61. And we get rid of this one, right? So right now, like I said, do not sell it because there was a break of the trend, right? Do not buy it because sellers are in control right now, right? Do you have any questions? You guys all good? That's good, kind of sense? Opinion? Yeah? Well, that's pretty much all I have for today, guys. I actually wanted to call the Bitcoin trade for the sell on it. As soon as I got to the office, I checked the chart, but it was too late. And you guys actually in it right now, and I think she should be in profit, right? Let me grab it real quick.
I think since you have explained, they did the TA on EU, we corrected them. Now it's to do another TA on gold to see.
Yeah, gold is a good. Well, are you guys down for that?
Are you guys down for that? Since you guys did a practical, and then we went over it, now let's put it to the test again on what you guys just learned. Right?
Totally, that's fair. Right, guys.
On gold.
Well, I'll give you guys 10 minutes this time because let's wrap it up. 10 minutes, do a T on gold, and then let's do it.
Cool. Let's see.
Yo, come here, bro. No. On this thing, I kind of press something. You know, the empty full, right? Like your pins are like right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can't find them motherfuckers. Like it just disappeared.
Yeah.
Thanks. I got you. Okay, go over there.
Yeah, go.
Golden GJ, man. Oh, GJ,
right there.
I love anything with JPY. I love that.
Let's see.
I love them.
Okay. Let's see.
Cool, run them again.
The sign for
XASD. How low do you guys want us to go on it? Like, do you want us to stop on the daily, go down to H4, or what's going on?
You can go down.
CA.
Yeah, check. Because, I mean, the lower you go, and that's like really digging deep, and then you know, but you know, we look to take entry around like the hour
Yeah,
and
yeah,
2
hour
hours
is
and
more,
stuff,
yeah.
right? So
Okay.
it's
Starting on
VTA till the 4 hours.
Yeah, so you just
Okay, since we finished ERUSD, say gold.
Okay, this is what we call a force breakout.
Oh,
You know, like a force breakout is like when it goes below the resistance of the support. I mean, it does not stay there. You know, it goes back up above it, right?
So there's something,
If it was a real breakout, it was going to come in, it was keep going down, right? But it came down, had a little hesitation, and now it's back up, right? So that's what we call a false breakout.
Oh, no, it's a cap.
Yeah, so that's a good one.
That's right. Weekly ACAP. ACAP is a
So,
still like you said.
so on the weekly, we still on an uptrend, right?
That's weird.
It's still going up, right? So we don't have to do much here. And then on the daily, now we got okay.
2 minutes? Yeah,
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
my gosh.
2 minutes?
I'm doing it, I'm explaining, bro.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
give me a Jeff more.
2 minutes,
Man,
man.
it's just
5 minutes, please.
10 minutes. It was just like a false time, you know.
Yeah, it's going up, right? Because we don't allow.
You're loud, bro. You're
Yeah.
loud.
Direction, market structure,
It's going up, we're gonna have that structure.
Tool. where is it going,
High and low,
where did it come from?
but
109.
It came from that.
I'm just gonna
Where did
I
it come
think at
from?
109 was 1,000.
Oh, yeah?
You went to 109.
so now.
See, what we should do, we should pick 3 people to come up and to tell us what the,
Okay, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Isn't it 109?
Cold?
No, not gold. Bitcoin. What are you looking at? Bitcoin?
Yeah, we're looking gold.
Oh, you're talking about gold?
Yeah,
Gold?
yeah. That's the TA. that
Gold's
was
your
shooting.
pair, no?
That's
I
your.
thought you said Bitcoin.
No,
No,
gold.
no.
We're doing gold?
Yeah.
Oh.
You'll be fine.
Okay. Okay, I can't explain that on my screen, but I can explain gold.
Yeah, perfect, that's what I need. I need 3 people to pretty much explain what they saw, and then we're all going to listen, and then, you know.
So gold went to 28, 17.
Tell us, you know, I'll be listening to you guys as well. Jessica, ready?
You guys can go on. I'm not ready yet.
No, I mean, we're going to pick 3 people, and one of them, so.
Oh, what am I?
Snell, you doing it, right?
Yeah.
Are you done? Perfect. So yeah, you're all done?
Well, I can't expand my screen, but I can direct you up there.
Okay. You got to, okay, sounds good.
You cannot put
Okay, we'll go with Snail, Chesker, and Tia. You guys go have to come up, you know, and tell us exactly what you guys saw and what you guys are looking for.
Now I can go last.
Yeah, they all come.
Yeah.
I want you guys to all come up.
Yeah.
And please guide us.
I don't even know why I'm going right now. I don't understand. There's people.
You got them right here, you know, your
Stay
laptop
cool under pressure.
situation.
You know what I'm saying? Stay cool under pressure.
You got this.
You got this.
Is that board on your screen here?
Yes, you got the board right now. That's it, you might coming up. Or? Come on, guys. Check the seat. Come up.
Okay, just come up.
It's gonna come around, but
Your screen is watching.
the markings are come around to a trend line as well and show up.
You have to tell us. Actually, you already know what you're looking for, anyway, right?
Well, I continue to buy because it's higher than this level.
When I look into the chart,
Don't need too much stuff.
Yeah,
We'll start.
more visual, right?
yeah.
Come on, Snap.
That's the highest one I saw.
Okay, so,
It's hard.
so you guys know, can you guys kind of like face those guys that exactly Snap, you right? So we'll start with we'll go like this. We'll go in a circle. So let's say I have no idea what I'm doing, right? So I don't even know what's going on. Jessica, can you please tell us how you started your analysis?
So yeah, so I start with a monthly one, and then
So what did you do in the monthly? Can you please tell us? The moving average.
so for the monthly one, right, I for the support
I think
and resistance. So I put my line there, and then here at the bottom.
So let me start it real quick. So you said you put your one year. So you said?
Yeah, support and the resistance level, the very top.
Is
Like the most top that I,
okay.
yeah, I just kind of put a ray.
The very top, pretty much. Right
Yeah,
there.
something like that.
And then did you put a sport somewhere or just somewhere else?
Just that one, and then how I do it is that after putting those two, I just put a trend line, so you say it goes down,
Okay.
up.
We'll leave it for now.
Oh.
So thank you so much. That's good. Like, place your try to place your support. But one thing I would have added is place support right here.
More support
Yeah.
and more resistance that I add on.
I would just leave it like that. But
I don't.
can
You
you
go
see what
to
you
the
did?
daily.
Daily, okay.
And then you trade it.
Daily, okay. This is where we are on daily. We try to get the touches for chest curve. This is pretty much the top resistance, bottom support.
Okay, so first, this is one level and we have exceeded that level. So I will put a support at the extreme top up here.
So this will be your all-time high.
Yeah, it's my all-time high. And because it's above this level, we know that it's a possibility that it might continue on with the buying trend.
Okay, so your best one, you said the trend is uptrend, right?
It's an uptrend.
Okay, perfect, yeah.
Definitely an uptrend.
Yeah, we'll
That's
take
been
that.
an uptrend since December.
Okay, we'll take that, perfect, uptrend. So,
So
Snail.
we draw the flip, like we mark up the higher high and higher lows.
mark up the higher highs and higher lows. Did you do it on the daily or what did you do it exactly? Which
I
time
mean, like we can do it on daily as well or the
I
4
think it's
hour.
better on the
but
4 hours.
Far is better,
Yeah.
exactly. So you put your higher highs and higher lows, well, so aside of the fact that you guys are pretty much on the same page, that's really good. We'll start it from here, low, right, high. Sorry, give me 1 second, I actually had my mouse. High, low, from where? And we'll do this, right here. So I'm not sure if this was, no, this was not a structure, no, this was, because there was no higher graded, yeah. So exactly, so this is where we at, right? So you place your key supply and demand levels on a monthly, I love it. And she told us the market is trending up, perfect. And then he told us as well, uptrend, getting a higher highs and higher lows. So this is where we at. Chesker, what's the next move based on what Snail told us? What should you do next if you, first of all, you're looking for a buy or sell on it?
So I'll place a fib retracement
From where?
from this one to like right here to right. That's the
Perfect, perfect.
biggest high.
I like that. So you placed it from here to
Here to
there?
there.
Okay. Okay, we'll take that for now, thank you very much.
He's drawing the. Is that the daily?
It's
No,
a
that's
4
a
hour.
That's a 4 hour.
4 hour?
Yeah.
We already scaled down there. We're
That's
down
not
there now.
Yeah, I'm just following the sense of 4 hours.
There's no
So,
need to draw the trend here.
I mean, you can easily tell the trend, right? Sometimes you only draw the trend if you can't really tell
Yeah,
it,
it's
right?
very clear.
So right now, this is where you're at. So,
Because it's a bigger
what would you do next now?
I'm just gonna wait for it to reach.
Oh yeah, I got the same thing.
I don't
Bro,
think
you
so.
got the same thing.
Yeah.
Just say 50?
I thought you were just saying yourself. Huh?
And then you wait for it to go
You good, bro.
It goes
That's
on
perfect, bro.
Tuesdays.
Let me tell you,
It goes up on
I've been in
Tuesdays.
gold since.
Okay, sounds good.
Sounds
So she
good.
said
I've been in
50.
gold.
Why
Boom,
precisely 50?
Boom, TP.
Because if it's
Wait
just
for retracement, get in
it's
again.
not gonna go.
Wait for retracement, get in again. Bro, I just
See
been
now?
chilling on
Because
gold.
it's already,
That's what I've been
it's
doing on
already
NAS.
hitting
Yeah.
the level
Yeah.
there.
Buy. Once it breaks, sell.
I agree with the 50%, but now what you're trying to do is trying to predict.
So
what
literally,
you- and the whole
yeah,
momentum
momentum,
is
yeah,
almost
sell,
impossible for
buy.
any of us
Bro,
to do.
literally.
So all we know, we
It
can
hit my
also
TP.
go there for the 61.
I bought
Right,
it.
but I'll take the 50,
So it hit my
but I'll
first
also put
TP.
the line between the 50 and 61 because you can also
So now
replace
I'm
that
out
with
fully.
volleyball.
Yeah.
Right?
That's why this
So
week I ended in
I'll put the
profit.
rectangle box.
So now
Between.
I have the same thing.
Right.
Boom, from here to here.
So
Let me-
let's say stay out, right? It is retracing, red candle
If-
6.
if
So
not, then I'll look for it.
what's the next move now?
So we'll wait for the position.
I'm looking
This
for
one?
like the, that area, there.
But
really like.
how the can, like the gold moves in the lower time frame, the EKs move like to 61. and
Or it
then
might
that-
create a swap
Exactly.
zone.
I totally agree. When it comes to gold,
Use
one
this
of the reasons I stopped trading it is,
So
I'm
just
sure
see
you
what,
guys
how
know
it
this
and
as
ends.
well.
This
depending
one is
upon
quite
the use
so
and everything.
Yeah.
can even get
So,
two entries even.
most of the time, the
So chill.
gold, you know, for example, EURUS, this EURUS goes to the 61, slightly to the 61, give you rejection and go up. When it comes down to
I'm
gold,
happy that
you
we're
can
all
easily
seeing the
see
same
it creating
thing,
a
'cause
huge
I-
wick, go below the 61,
Yeah, but
touch the
let me see the
66,
cell
and
here.
shoot up.
I
Because
never
it loves
know,
the
man.
history, but I totally agree. So I will literally go like this for gold, and
Some
then
people will be like, on the
Exactly.
monthly it's
And
overbought,
then
or maybe on the
it will
daily
take off.
it's
So
overbought,
if
so
you
maybe
see
it's gonna
buyers
start
coming
selling.
in, so
Oh,
what
maybe.
what is your take profit,
0.
You know?
They be thinking too much, yeah.
right?
Don't predict, just trade what
There
you
we
see.
go. I like it.
That's it.
I like it, to be honest. I like it. Because gold is a retracement anyways. If you zoom out, you zoom all the way out, it's been skyrocketing. It is a nice retracement, correction anyways. But I do like it. It's a decent setup, right? But like Snell said as well, I've never seen gold stop at the 61 and take off. It usually goes below the 61, grab anyone stop loss, and then it goes your way. And like most of
Do
the
you
time,
wanna
that's what
try
it
it
does.
here and see if you're looking to keep off here?
Okay, we'll do this as well. So this was also structured down there.
This was me on NAS.
Structure down there as
Go
well.
here, go down here, get back in here,
14
get in
and
here.
60.
Yeah, most of the time it does those.
Over there, bro, I should
that's
have
very
left it.
excessive.
I've never
And then
tried
this
like
was
that.
news,
Cause I just know
and
when it
then
moves,
and then
when
it
it
started
starts
back down.
moving up.
So
That
if you
that
do
was a
this,
loop, but then it was a
isn't
correction
it?
too.
Doesn't
so
it?
it dropped it from here.
You see how the 61 what it does?
It's 61 on the daily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it
really?
moves
Yeah,
up.
Like
just
giving
go
you
for
out.
it.
Huh?
Yeah.
Doesn't fit adjusted
So do it buying and selling too, huh?
No, it's
Like it just lower.
I thought you were gonna
I didn't
like,
buy
you were
just
going with
what
the
you
structure
buy.
and
I'm not
also
sure
like
that's usually-
counter trading, yeah.
Like
I'm
before
afraid of that shit.
you even see the
Oh,
trend,
man.
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't it be
Do
different?
you remember this
I'm
date?
good. I'm good.
Can you check this
Like
date
now,
here?
I just wanna
and
protect
see
my
the
capital as
separating?
much
Bro, I'm telling
and
you.
just like
Uh,
trade
it's-
stressless, bro.
This was the non,
Trade.
what is it
NFP.
called? NFP.
Yeah, January 6th.
NFP.
Yeah.
Oh, for
Yeah,
it's NFP.
that was
But
the
most of the
NFP.
time, though, trust me, he does that. NFP or not NFP, gold loves doing that. He loves
Okay, well,
doing
try
that.
this level, let me see.
Yeah. Try. I don't think he's going to do it every time, but he definitely does doing that. Right now,
I said it was a 61.
close to the 61, and actually, I didn't draw it properly. I'm not going to include this guy right here.
See,
It's
I'm about to roll my
going to
weekend.
be news. We'll just include this guy. Right? Actually, you went for the 50. Went to the 50. But again, like I said, you
It's
can
something.
you can tell,
Try this
right?
one.
You can tell as well, right? See this? And this is the, like I told you guys, this is what you guys should be waiting on, right?
Yeah.
Lowest momentum, and then you can see this, and you can pretty much buy it, right? But gold is very volatile. Let's see if this was, I think this probably might have been a 50, I think.
So I've been trading it since down there, right?
Ooh,
I've been trading it since down here,
Yeah,
since
so basically,
December.
what I realized is
Yeah,
that
50.
this up move has been creating its higher highs and higher lows. But then the
Consistently.
retracement is on swap zones. Coming to touch your previous resistance and turning it into support, and then no matter where it is, even
Yeah.
the 38% right there. You know what I mean?
But
So-
then, it goes up on a specific day as well.
Oh, that's
That's
why you
like-
Oh yeah, Tuesday. And
Yeah.
so
That's why you mean right here, the breaking above the resistance.
Yeah.
Swap zone.
Yeah,
Next one.
breaking above here, that's what you mean.
So it's very